Hey, pre-notification gang. Coming along great, Rip. Thanks to the resub. Have a nice day. How was WoW? Good. Got to level 70 finally. Wasn't too bad. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. So now I'm raid ready is an exaggeration. I will be able to do the raid. Thanks to the resub diet. Oh. Thanks to the resub luxurious. Thanks to the tier 1 Drew Baller. New chess drama? Wait, what? I didn't hear about any chess drama. Let me see. Ooh, thanks for 5 gift subs, Coco. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't see anything here. Actually, I give sub Nico and resub Adina. And the resub Wi-Fi and Manmoto. The Prime Scoob. And Bits Heart. You played Choo Choo Charles yet? Not yet. I was going to, and then just had a lot going on. It was a big Moist Esports weekend. A fucking amazing one. But I will play it. Probably not tonight because it's already late. I had stuff I had to do tonight as well. So probably won't be tonight. Won't be tomorrow because I want to raid and WoW. So maybe the next day. Thanks a resub. Maxibun, Cody, Electric, Hectario, Simtex, and McNugget. Break down the slap fight between Connor and Lud. I just did that. That is the video I posted an hour ago. Thanks to give sub sheep. And resub Neoteric. I still haven't listened to the R. Kelly album yet. I need to. Thanks for resub slugs. And the gift sub Debina. And resub Brady. Hey, thanks, Daz. Yeah, that was a great tournament. I really thought we were going to squeak it out at the end there, but Jinji just, they're on another level. They're playing so fucking well. But our boys were amazing. Absolutely amazing. That was great. Why the fuck couldn't you guys have that crystal trophy for the last major we won? That trophy was nuts. Thanks to Prime Groove. Can you guys like retroactively send us one of those? SBF was arrested. Why do people keep saying that? Are your eyes closed? I literally have it up on the screen. I was going to talk about it in a minute. Oh, that's right. High on Life comes out. Oh, hey, fuck yeah, Daz. Hey, let me know. That would be amazing. Thanks to resub Claire, Turbo, and Sodium. And Kumquats. And Access. How did he get caught in the Bahamas? Bro, he's not Nightcrawler. He can't just like teleport away. He's just like a well-known person, and he was in the Bahamas, and they finally arrested him. We'll get into it in a minute. We'll get into it in a minute. Thanks to the resub. Geo, Stooge, Arrow, Barbarino, Glavo, and the bits Copy and Velocity. I have not seen that trailer. Terrible. And good luck, Velocity. And yeah, of course I've seen it, Copy. Thanks to the resub. Arcane and Deli. I completely forgot about High on Life coming out tomorrow. Actually, if it drops tonight at midnight, I'll start it tonight. It's out now. What? Like on Steam or where? Oh, it dropped early on Game Pass. Bro, Game Pass is such a good deal. Holy shit. Alright. Then after we go through some shit, I'll hop on High on Life for a bit tonight and give it a try. Thanks to the Prime Screw. And Hanito. And the resub Big Dog. And the resub Valding and Mealman. You gonna play Crisis Core? Yeah, of course I'll play some Crisis Core. Oh my god, wait, that comes out tomorrow too? Wait, what? What? What do you mean? They drop on the same day? Oh, Jesus Christ. But the raid for WoW comes out tomorrow. This is the Prime Ginish and the resub Dusty, Demonic, Penguin, and Meal. Have I played High on Life? Man, of course not. It just came out. I'll play it tonight, though, after going through some wacky topics. I'll give it a try. Thanks to resub Devi. What are the reviews looking like on High on Life? Is it received well? I also wanted to watch this, but it probably won't be tonight. I haven't seen it yet. It just, for some reason, was marked at 6 minutes. Oh man, wait. Big A's already on the case an hour ago. Nice. Did Skill Up not drop a video on this?
High on Life is a spacefaring tale of a human bounty hunter who must kill the leaders of an intergalactic cartel
76 on
called
Metacritic,
G3,
so not
who are
bad.
trying to capture humans to use them as drugs. And yeah, it's as weird as it sounds, which makes sense considering it's the latest game from Justin Roiland's studio Squanch Games. The twist this time is that your companions are these hilarious talking guns that make even the most menial of tasks entertaining.
So this is Blim City. Not bad, huh? I don't know how we're gonna find Gene though. Let's just ask around. There's all kinds of aliens out here. Let's just ask. He is famous.
The game puts a lot into its writing and comedy.
That was a weird example to use as like a hilarious dialogue.
If you like Justin Roiland's unique brand of comedy, then you will probably love High on Life, as it's in overdrive here. The interdimensional cable shows characters that hurl constant abuse at you, and some extremely dark humor run rampant throughout the game. And
Thanks
I was
for 5
laughing
resub Slasher. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well.
I was kept on my toes with some completely out of the blue encounters. At one point, I was minding my own business until a group of construction workers started shouting at me, so I would typically walk away, but instead, I shot them all. And my gun Kenny wasn't afraid to judge me for doing so.
Well, great. You killed all the weird construction guys. You know, we're free to move along now like we were before we killed them.
On top of that, there are plenty of fort wall breaks or...
Yeah. I mean, I'm still going to give it a try. I was just curious what the reviews were like. Bro sees a review before actually playing it? What? Why is that weird? I was just curious what the reviewers were saying. That's like the whole point of a review. Yeah, I already got the SPF stuff pulled up. Thanks to the resub, Felipe. And the resub, Coyote. Do you hear Netflix is making a live-action My Hero Academia movie? I did. I don't know what their fucking obsession is with making live-action anime. It is a terrible idea that doesn't work. Like, how many times do we have to teach you this fucking lesson? Nobody wants that. And we still have the Yu Yu Hakusho live action right around the fucking corner. Like, I don't get it. It can work with doing shit like My Hero doesn't. Well, yeah, if you choose the right property, it can work. I still think Monster could make a banger live action series, for example. Even though I'm not like the biggest fan of Monster, I could absolutely see that going so hard in live action. You see Deku is in Fortnite? No, that's cool though. Thanks to resub, Wicked, and Leon. Yep, SPF got arrested, I saw. We're going to go over it in just a minute. Since everyone keeps bringing it up, we're going to wait so that way we can go through it without just getting bombarded with the same shit over and over again. Play it, it's really fun. What, High on Life? Yeah. I will try it tonight. Give it a whirl. Didn't forget about Choo Choo Charles, but 3 other games are dropping on the same day. You see Ye's announcement about him being slightly autistic? It wasn't really an announcement, it was just another interview. If that, assuming that's what you're talking about, this, right? Is resub Mushy and Wrench. And the Prime Zoggle. Satan is attacking us via China. I don't know why you're surprised by him saying that. Like, just think of the most outrageous shit, and I can assure you, Ye has said it or will. Thanks, resub Floppy and the Prime Chief. And the resub Hans and Perkman. Yep. Here. So SBF did finally get arrested in the Bahamas. It is amazing news. And somehow, even in all of that, this headline still finds a way to suck his dick a bit. How effective altruism let Sam Bankman-Fried and the FTX collapse happen. They're still calling this fucking fraud altruistic. It is despicable. Absolutely despicable. Even still, right now. Crazy. It's just crazy. But yeah, he got arrested in the Bahamas. And with any luck, he'll be facing some very extreme charges. I don't see how he wiggles his way out of it. It really feels like this will finally be some justice served. And you know what? I'm going to give full credit to this to CoffeeZilla. CoffeeZilla got him to just point blank admit to fraud during his fucking interview. Something that no one else was able to do, even though it was still clearly a case of fraud even without the interview, if they just did any amount of investigation whatsoever. But I'm just going to say the timing is too convenient. CoffeeZilla caught him. These are some masculine, golden ant, jolly, pimp, and playghoul. Make ChatGPT write an article about this. That's actually a great idea. I'm going to imagine at this point Sam Bankman-Fried is really regretting all of those interviews he's been doing. I bet he is really kicking sand like, damn. Maybe I should have stopped doing Twitter Q&As where I just actually admit to crimes. Who could have expected this result? The Prime Germs and the resub Adonis and Shelliot. Why didn't he just lie low? Bro, I have no idea why he didn't just lie low. He was just so addicted to the meat swallowing. Like in the crypto space, when you have a crypto project it doesn't even have to be successful. You have your cock handled by crypto bros 24/7. They fight for you on Twitter. They run all of your marketing for you for free. And I'm just assuming he was used to that kind of attention. He wanted to continue to be looked at like this god that the crypto community treated him like. So, when he fell out of the good graces, he did everything possible to still try and salvage his image. And that led to this. Well, it didn't lead to this, but it was probably a factor. Thanks to resub Isaac, Fireground, Orange, and Phil. Yeah, I'm going to try High on Life tonight in just a little while. I do wonder, and I didn't read this in the other article I read about it. Granted, it wasn't this article. I do wonder if they're going to go after his girlfriend, the 28-year-old Harry Potter fan. Potential big meth head. Is the resub Saul? Because she's far from innocent in this. Very far from innocent. He's the Prime guy with hat. What did she do to get labeled as a Harry Potter fan? I don't know. So when they were still writing all those fluff pieces after everything came collapsing, or actually it might have been before. I don't remember the timeline now. They're writing articles about her, calling her like, look at this 28-year-old Harry Potter fan who's managing billions here. Wow, it's absolutely incredible. And then she'd be doing these interviews where she just doesn't know what she's talking about. So now that's become her legacy. She's the 28-year-old Harry Potter fan. Very quirky. Thanks the resub. Always in the Prime Tico. And resub Holiday and Seme in the Prime Angelic. And the gift sub Terrapin. Why do we think she's a meth head? Oh, it was just like one random tweet. I actually, I don't think she's like an actual meth head. Maybe. I mean, she could be. But there was just like a single tweet she made like alluding to using meth or something. I'm actually a little foggy on the details. There's the resub Whisker and Colas. Does Atrioc talk about it? Here, let me watch Big A's new video on it. I bet Atrioc is celebrating so fucking hard. He has been doing such a great job with this story from the very beginning. I bet Atrioc's wiggling his finger right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that looks about right.
Two things on God's green earth that could make a man dressed in an ironic FTX hat and ironic Lehman Brothers shirt be this happy. To feel like Christmas has come early in December. Number one would be losing my virginity, but thank God that has not happened. Number two would be the arrest and hopeful imprisonment of Sam Bankman-Fried. As of 1 hour ago,
let's go.
This notorious fraudster who we've been covering on this channel for weeks, who evaporated $32 billion of value and $8 billion of customer funds missing, has been arrested in the Bahamas and is facing extradition to the United States. And if we can get him on U.S. soil, we can make him testify for his crimes and hopefully face a very, very, very serious amount of jail time for stealing and defrauding millions of customers.
So I'm going to say I didn't think we'd get here. I was losing so much faith in an actual set of consequences for Sam Bankman-Fried. I am absolutely shocked. I really didn't think we'd be able to get him. It didn't seem like they even cared. This man was still booking interviews with the biggest outlets imaginable. And they were still writing pieces about him being like a hero who had some unavoidable catastrophe happen unjustly. I just didn't think it happened. I really didn't. I was losing faith, but then we brought it back, baby. And now we have a potential good conclusion to this anime arc for Sam Bankman-Fried. And that FTX hat that Big A's wearing is fire. That's looking good here. Thanks to the resub Toxic and Treacherous.
Happened only an hour ago, so it's a pretty fresh story, but I want to sort of go through it with you now. So the indictment for what he's actually being charged with will be unsealed tomorrow. That's Tuesday. But a person close to the matter has revealed, according to this New York Times article, that the charges include wire fraud conspiracy, securities fraud conspiracy, and money laundering. He got hit with the quintuple whammy. And the thing is,
sir,
I've
the
read
5
a lot
fingers.
of articles like this one for the past month now. Why hasn't Sam Bankman-Fried been arrested yet? Because I've been obsessed with this story, especially because he's been on a notorious PR tour for the past month, going around to every media outlet that'll have him and saying, oops, I fucked up. And in every one of these interviews, anytime someone asks him a hard question, it becomes very, very obvious that he committed fraud. He's basically been openly admitting to many, many crimes on camera, on tape, which has made his lawyers furious. My lawyers chewed me the fuck out for saying I fucked up. The first thing he said after that was, they said, Sam, we have only one thing to tell you. You have to promise to never, ever say you fucked up again. I told them to go fuck themselves.
What a hero.
Well, you might want to listen to him, Sam, because it is looking extremely likely that a lot of that's going to come back to haunt you.
The thing is, like, I said this when we were talking about the CoffeeZilla interview. His defense has been, this entire time, I'm just an idiot. I'm so stupid, man. I'm so sorry for all of these mistakes. I'm just dumb. I'm just this absolute brain dead troglodyte, and I'm just a dummy. And that was his whole defense. Like, you can't arrest me. I'm stupid. Like, that's been the entire time, and it's been working. Like, it's actually been fucking working. I really didn't think they would arrest him because, like, they weren't even bothering to try until today, which is great. Which is fucking great. But yeah, I have to imagine his lawyers have not been happy with the way he's been conducting himself in terms of defense. And like the open admittance to fraud with CoffeeZilla. That certainly didn't help. I do think CoffeeZilla's interview will actually be cited in court. It has to be usable, right? Like, that's not... Like, that wouldn't be something that they could keep out. Like, I feel like that'd be a good piece of evidence. Or is shit like that not, like, usable in court? I don't really know the law. Does anyone here know? Because CoffeeZilla is a journalist. He spoke to a journalist. Like, I feel like that's got to be something usable. He's a Prime Terras in the resub Abysmal and Azrael. In the Prime Verstel. Okay, getting some mixed responses there. I imagine 0% of the people in chat are like a lawyer, but I was just curious if anyone had any like some insight at all. Thanks to Prime Babs in the resub Cuba.
Especially the throwing Caroline Ellison, your ex-girlfriend, throwing her under the bus because, as we mentioned, she's been spotted in New York and is likely dropping a dime on her old ex-lover, Sam Bankman-Fried. Don't want to see that sex tape. Yeah, and so she is not charged at all. Only Sam Bankman-Fried is named in this charge. And again, he has been arrested by Bahamian officials and is facing extradition, but is not yet in the United States soil. Lawyers in the case were surprised at the suddenness in the news, which is pretty funny because the rest of the world is surprised at how goddamn slow it was.
I'm just surprised
it happened at all. For the rest of the world,
it
seems very obvious this guy committed many, many, many financial crimes and nothing gets moved on it. But I've looked more into it. So I've read a lot of articles like this one that sort of dived into differences between something like Bernie Madoff, who admitted his crimes immediately, who basically said, yeah, I'm guilty. And when the FBI showed up at his house and said, is there an innocent explanation for this? He said, no, there's not. Sam Bankman-Fried has been saying over and over again, there is an innocent explanation. I'm a goof. I'm a big, dumb goof.
Yeah.
I'm a big, curly-haired, League of Legends loving goof. And I didn't know. I didn't know that you couldn't take customer funds and punt it on crypto and lie about it. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could replace all the deposits with a made-up FTT token. In fact,
what do you mean I can't just take all the customers' assets and buy worthless shit coins with it? What? That's terms of service. Our terms of service? You mean I violated those? I have to play by those rules? No, that's... No, oh my god, how silly could I be? This is how embarrassing. I'm so sorry. This is just a really, really, absolutely embarrassing moment for me. These are some Schmeat, Roe, Grapes, Chris, and Canned.
In fact, it seems like he still doesn't know because as of December 9th, a few days ago, he's agreeing with this guy who says they should fire up the FTX exchange, issue a brand new FTT token, and distribute that.
What?
That's a productive plan. No, that is not the solution.
What the fuck?
Sam, that was the problem. That's why you're here to begin with. I made a lot of mistakes.
Who wrote that? This is like, that is just the actual biggest Twitter crypto moment I've seen in a minute. Give the worst possible idea, and then some people for some reason agree with it. Hey, yeah, just fire on the old money printer. Why doesn't Sam Bankman-Fried just print more dollars to make everyone whole again? Fuck, it's that easy.
Mistakes this year. Bro, yeah, you did. But some of them weren't mistakes. Some of them seem very much like calculated intentional fraud. And from everything that I've read, the only reason, even though it seems late to us, the only reason the Justice Department would move so early to arrest this guy and try to extradite him to the Bahamas is that they have a paper trail. They have finally acquired some sort of paper trail proving wire fraud, securities fraud, etc. Like they have some sort of email link that shows that he was complicit, that he was aware, that he wasn't a goof, that he knew what he was doing. Because otherwise they would have actually waited longer to help build their case, interview more people, figure something out. So I think they actually have pretty concrete evidence. I mean, I don't know what his argument could be at this point. The evidence is getting out there. It doesn't help that when he declared bankruptcy, FTX was turned over to John J. Ray, the former person who did the Enron bankruptcy. Never in my career have I seen such an utter failure of corporate controls at every level of an organization.
That was such a harsh, scathing
review. From the
review.
lack of financial statements to a complete failure of any internal controls or governance whatsoever. He is testifying tomorrow, and somehow they leaked his statement. I went through it.
What?
There's a lot to say here, but basically the main things is there are many things unknown at this stage, and many questions remain. We know the following. First, customer assets from FTX.com were commingled with assets from the Alameda trading platform. Again, already
we knew that
should be illegal. Second, Alameda used client funds to engage in margin trading.
We knew that.
Extremely risky debt-fueled trading. So taking your money that you deposited in a bank to be held safely and then punting it on incredibly risky crypto bets without your knowledge or consent. Again, illegal. And
this is really cool because this is exactly what CoffeeZilla called him out on to his face. Directly to him, where SBF kind of had his armor dented and just like admitted it, like straight admitted it to CoffeeZilla. Those like 2 points in particular. And now we have the Enron guy, assuming this is his real statement, I imagine it is. We have the Enron guy echoing that, which is wonderful. Thanks to the resub. Shira, Tags, Celestial, Galaxy, Mel, Dove, and the 5 gift subs Ro. Thanks for that, Ro. The Prime Vial. They also forgot a charge for sucking ass at League. Well, we haven't finished all the charges yet. They're not all unveiled. So that could still be tacked on there for being hard stuck Bronze 3. Thanks to the 5 gift subs Scarcore. Thank you for that, man. In the Prime match. Check CoffeeZilla's community tab. Oh, did he post something in the community tab? It's gotta be him, like, taking a shot or something. Like, maybe just pumping his fist saying, I told you so. Or, like, I did it. He should absolutely be taking some credit. Oh, no, he's just hyping up the video for tomorrow. Fuck yeah. Nice. I thought this was gonna be a picture of him just maybe doing a little TikTok dance or something to celebrate. And thanks to the 5 gift subs Treacherous in the resub Party City. The bits. Heck.
Again, very...
Do you think he'll actually see any jail time? Also, people are sending warnings of nudity on High in Life. Well, there can be nudity in a game, it's fine. It's not like a banned game on Twitch. It shouldn't be a problem. Do I think he'll see any jail time? Yes. I was skeptic. I started to lose faith that he'd actually be arrested, but now that he is... Those charges are huge. I just don't know how he could possibly weasel his way out. If he had just shut the fuck up, like if after all of this happened, if he had just gone dark, off grid, you know, have his mommy and daddy buy him a farm somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere, no electricity, live like an Amish person for a while, I think he may have been able to squeak his way out. I think maybe. But he has been so open with this shit for the last month and a half. I can't imagine a world where he could, you know, squeak a little stinker out of there and not face jail time. He was too addicted to clout. Thanks to the Prime. Crazy, Concilian, and the resub Garnome, Burke, and the 2 gift subs Fiend. He's gonna call Saul. Yeah, I mean, anyone shy of Saul he's fucked. His parent, yeah, chat's right, his parents are compliance lawyers, but I don't think that means they can somehow save their son here. Like, that's kind of useless at this stage of the game. I don't see how them being compliance lawyers is in any way going to be helpful to getting him out of these charges. No, I'm sure they would. I mean, it's their son. I'm sure they would try to, like, save him from, like, going to jail, but I just don't think they have the ability to. Nobody does.
Unlikely that Sam Bankman-Fried didn't know this was happening in the same building that he was having sex with other people in. Very likely. It also mentions first that the FTX group went on a spending binge in late 2021 through 2022, during which they spent $5 billion on a myriad of businesses and investments, many of which may be worth only a fraction of what they paid. They were also just idiots, okay?
Yep.
They also took billions of dollars of customer money and punted it on either bad business investments, buying Miami Heat naming rights, buying TSM naming rights, buying Super Bowl commercials, buying Giselle and Tom Brady and basically ruining their marriage, probably buying Kevin O'Leary, the shark, to say nice things about him. Basically, they punted money on a million bad things with no near-term or long-term plan to get that money back. No solid business investment. So again, you cannot take customer money and use it for those things. He looks like he's going down. Now, the fact that he's going down leads me to my next topic, which is what I'm a little bit nervous about. Again, I am no conspiracy nut, but being a crypto billionaire, former or otherwise,
he's gonna. I'll brief. Well, he'll probably give the context. There was a crypto billionaire recently who turned up dead after making a. I don't know if it was one post or a series of posts alluding to the fact that some very dangerous people were after him. That was some pretty shady shit. That was a pretty creepy thing. That happened only a few days ago. And apparently that was one of only like 2 or 3 or maybe even more crypto billionaires that have turned up dead recently. So it is like that is a pretty scary set of circumstances. Yeah, it's like actually getting Epsteined. Except this one was just blatant murder. Like, I believe the most recent crypto billionaire was, like, his body was found at the sea. Like, it washed up on shore. Let me double check. I don't exactly remember. What was his name? Well, actually, let me just let Big A talk about it. I already know he's going to talk about it here. He's recent David Rat and the Bitzigan J. 120-year sentence would be pretty nice to hear.
It's not the safest occupation nowadays. Mr. Koolander here died at 30 a few days ago. This guy, Mushigan, Nikolai Mushigan, 29, died a few days ago. Yeah, Taran. So a Russian crypto tycoon, he died in a helicopter accident. Now again, all of these seem to have innocent explanations, but 3 of them dying within a few days of each other, all in the crypto space, is odd.
Yeah, it is peculiar. I would say the one with the paranoid tweets isn't exactly like the most innocent explanation. Let me double check. Which one was that? What was his actual name? Nikolai. Okay. Death of Crypto King Nikolai Mushkian fuels conspiracy. Okay, let me pull up his tweet. Do they have his tweet here? No. Where is it? Wow, a lot of these outlets aren't even bringing up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, so he tweeted this.
Yes.
I think it was like a day or two before his death. Let's see. Right before Nikolai passed away, he tweeted some suspicious conspiracies surrounding the government on October 28th. Okay, so not that soon. Tweeted that the CIA and Mossad and some pedophile-related organizations noted as the pedo elite are running some kind of sex trafficking and blackmailing business from Puerto Rico and the Caribbean islands. And then he said that they're going to frame him with a laptop planted by his ex-girlfriend who was a spy, and they will torture him to death. So that does read like somebody that's a bit paranoid, but he actually did turn up dead in Puerto Rico not long after. Previously, he's mentioned fighting some evil people who use debt and blackmail as weapons and claimed that he shall be murdered under the disguise of suicide by the FBI. It is very strange. The cause of death is just drowning, right? He left his beach house located in the posh locality Condad of San Juan for a morning walk. His estate is estimated to be $6 million. Later in the morning at around 9 a.m., some local surfers discovered his body at a Puerto Rico beach. They reported it to the police, and his identity was confirmed. They mentioned the beach is famous among surfers, although Nikolai was not known to be inclined towards surfing. They also noted that it's dangerous due to swift currents and rocks, and signboards are warning to be safe, but they're speculated to have broken due to the typhoon. So, a bit odd. But yeah, his tweets actually do read like someone that's probably got some kind of mental illness, but he really did turn up dead here. So, maybe he really was being hunted. That's the conspiracy. It is weird. It is weird. Especially since it's already the third crypto billionaire death in a short period of time. Thanks for resub, Scuffed and Gabe. Have they ruled out a possible suicide? There hasn't been an update to this in the last few days that I've seen. Like, this was already like a month ago now, and I haven't seen any further updates on it. Like, the most recent article is from November 10th. So it's not something that has a whole lot of active investigation around it that's being relayed to the public. Thanks to Tier 1 Lazarus and the resub Tarnished, Hidden, and Bubbling.
A few days ago, yeah, Taran. So a Russian crypto tycoon, he died in a helicopter accident. Now again, all of these seem to have innocent explanations, but 3 of them dying within a few days of each other, all in the crypto space, is odd. And Sam Bankman-Fried was a extremely connected, heavily political donating. The money trail for all of the money that he punted and distributed into the U.S. government is extensive. Yeah, and so the fact that he's being arrested is amazing. And the next step that we should all keep our eye on this story and keep public pressure and keep attention on is that we want to see him testify. We want to hear more about what was going on at this company and who else was complicit, because this is fraud that stinks to the top. And we don't want
I can assure you, the 28-year-old Harry Potter fan is all but innocent in this. I'm shocked that, well, they must not have found a paper trail for her yet. I'm shocked that she's not already in their net. So I speculate that during the trial, she gets roped into all of this. He's not making it to trial. That's getting deep in the weeds. I just can't imagine what he would have on people that they'd want to shut him up for. Like, this is very much just a case of a guy defrauding a bunch of people. Like, I don't think he had, like, a ton of info. He donated to both political parties for, like, I guess, the immunity that he thought he'd gain from it. I just can't imagine he's got, like, a lot of dirt. Now, maybe through the money laundering. Yeah, maybe with the money laundering, he's got some really, really shady connections. That's super possible. But I just don't think that would go that high up the ladder. But I could be wrong. I really could be wrong, of course. These are Prime Floops and the resub Kales and Exian and Facility and Xbox and Books. The Prime chip.
Want to see this guy end up somehow dying in jail. Okay, that is conspiracy or not. I don't want to see this guy just suddenly disappear and not get a chance to speak, and for prosecutors to get information out of him. That's the next step. That's what we're hoping to see. Again, regardless, I'm actually extremely pleased at how fast regulators have moved, given that what they had to build, the case they had to build, given the fact he was hiding in the Bahamas, given the fact that I'd go through all that. I'm actually this is a very happy day for me, because I followed this story very closely, and
it is a great day.
Flout the fact that he has just ignored the law, ignored any sense of decency, ignored, any protocols or of good business sense, and just jump around interview to interview. It's amazing. It's awesome to see him arrested, and I'll be following up this story consistently. You can tune in on my Twitch channel, check out more, and watch out for more YouTube videos. Thanks guys for watching, and let's keep an eye on this.
Yeah, Big A's been doing such an amazing job covering this entire saga of SPF and FTX. I don't really know what the speed of movement is on a case this big. Maybe this is quick by other standards, but to me it felt remarkably slow. And maybe that's just because of how painful the journey was to get here, with all of the major news outlets treating it like he wasn't a fraud. So maybe that's why it felt so long to me. I don't know. Thanks to the resub, Polar Bear, Bean, and Yav. Yeah, most people are saying this was super fast. So yeah, it really must have just been all of the news outlets that really made me feel like this was a not only not coming, but also excruciatingly long. Thanks to the resub, Prune. Thanks to the resub, Milan. And the resub, Maged and Happy. Going to trial takes 1 to 2 years. Yeah, I think the trial's going to be quite a long time down the road. But the Enron guy is making a statement tomorrow, right? Isn't that what Big A said? Thanks to resub, Blue and Skyrocks. And Tier 1 Proxy. And the resub, Zach. Gift sub, Fruity Pie. You get your WoW character raid ready? Yep, just finished that tonight before hopping on stream. You actually enjoying WoW? I am. This is probably the most fun I've had with it. Of all the times I've tried it, this is definitely the most into it I've got. Thanks to resub, Quack. I actually think they fucking killed it for this expansion. Thanks to resub, Milkies. Yeah, it actually is, Dankin. Are you raid ready? You can join us tomorrow if you want, Dankin. Hashtag ad. I'm not sponsored to say that. I'm not even playing WoW tonight. I was playing it earlier today, but that wasn't sponsored. What's the minimum level for raid? I'm 336. Minimum item level? That I'm not sure. You just need to be level 70 and have completed the campaign, I think. Like, my item level is only like 340? 341, so I'm super low too. Yeah, I'm gonna try High on Life tonight. Is your sub snozzed? In midnight. A group of parents are suing Fortnite for making the game too addictive. Yeah, I saw Mudahar tweet that out saying you just need to be better parents, which is super true. That's like the most 2022 parenting shit ever. My kid likes this game too much. It's your fault for making it addictive. Now I can't just sit him down in front of a computer and expect the internet to raise him. Exit Tier 1 Kiwi. And the resub Camouflage. Holy shit, the Hello Neighbor 2 speedrun is sub 2 minutes now? Wait, really? I haven't checked the board in a bit. Oh my god, it's a 156 now. Oh, and it's AJ. What new tech did they find? This is still going to be exactly the same. There's absolutely no way of doing that faster. Okay, now he crouches instead of running straight through.
Confidence is key.
This is still the exact same.
And for the blesses. Like purposely fucking last obstacle.
He's a tier 1 up and coming in the tier 1 bubbles boy. Is it the same route? He just perfected it? Because right now all of this is the same. No new huge time saves here. Oh, nope. Here's a big time save. They don't go and get the shovel. Oh, that's big. Wait, that's big. No shovel? Shovelless? Thanks, recent pants. Oh, full screen. You guys can't see that, huh? So far, that seems to be the only change. Oh, wait, that's new. Okay, okay. A more direct route instead of going all the way around. Damn, I was hoping they skipped this part. This is where my game crashes every single fucking time. I was hoping they found a way around. God damn it. Unlucky.
Holy fucking shit! It's over! It's fucking over! Let fucking go!
Yeah, that's a nice new route. My game still is going to keep crashing, but I'll give it a try. Not tonight, but I'll give it a try. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Jordan, and the resub Turning, and Chungus. When's Choo Choo Charles? Sometime soon. I don't know, man. There's just so much coming out all at once. Right, tonight? No, I'm doing High on Life tonight. Thanks to resub Dresco. Thanks to the resub Subasa and the Prime Jodas. Do you plan on having a Gears of War esports team in the future? No, I don't think so unless they make a good one. I did not like Gears 5 at all, man. I would love for the Gears series to be good again. But I did not like 5. Thanks to resub Cortese. Yep, already went through the whole SBF thing, which was amazing news. What other games are you considering for Moist Esports? Literally all of them. Some of them are just too expensive for us, but we're still looking at every option. Thanks to resub 10 piece. The main one we've been looking at next is CSGO. We've been studying that for like months now, seeing if that's actually feasible for us. We already have Apex. We have an Apex team. We just made history, actually, like 3 days ago. Guess you weren't here for the watch party. Our Apex team won back-to-back-to-back games to clutch a LAN spot for the major. They finished match point format off in 5 games, which has been done before, but what's never been done before is the back-to-back-to-back dubski in order to do it. That was a world first. Can you hold tryouts for Overwatch? No. I don't think we'll ever do tryouts for any game. I think people, and I do think there is a world where there is someone who tries out and is actually a pro player, but a lot of people just don't recognize the difference between a pro player and someone that is just like, I don't know, top 500 on the leaderboard. It is just such a different gap in pretty much every game. Like, it's just not even close, the difference between just like a pub stomper and a pro player. So tryouts in a main title, like an actual mainstream title, are fucking worthless. Things are Reset Otaku and Ragged. So it's always just already established pro players that we look at. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, because it does happen. I think, oh my god, I just had a perfect... Spargo. Spargo, number 2 Smash player in the world, came from being like an absolute Wi-Fi god, then started popping off in LAN events. So it does happen. Like, it's not impossible. It does happen. It's just very, very rare. Thanks to the resub Seabout. I wanted to watch this. I don't know if it's anything interesting, though. I just saw a lot of people talking about it. I don't know the TikTok star, but it's apparently a pretty goofy video. So I wanted to at least see a little bit about it.
You have a bachelor's degree, unlike your associates.
Thanks to Prime, Sweet Baby Ray. The resub Whis. Thanks to the bits, Ecoma. And yeah, doing alright. Hope you're doing well. It's nothing crazy. Okay, I'm still gonna give it a chance. This intro is going so hard for no reason. Makes me feel like I'm watching Miami Vice. What seems to be the problem, officer? Can I help you?
Radio 2, cars in drive. Driver's asleep, put on the brake.
You don't even know if she's asleep. What if she's just very deep in thought? How long are we just gonna stay? I mean, I think we can safely assume she's sleeping here. Maybe knock on the window. Are we timing her? What the fuck? Yeah, it looks like everything's okay here. Oh my god, wait, there's more police officers. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind my webcam. There's more police officers right here. Man, this whole block was popping off here. Damn. Everyone's catching the heat out here. Man, just knock. I think we can establish that this is no condition to be driving in. She's missed a full cycle already. They might run if he wakes her up. That's a really good point that I didn't think about. That was actually a good point.
Everyone clear then, John.
So what's the proper protocol here? Slash her tires so she can't? Like, we're gonna have to wake her up eventually. We can't just let her sleep here all night. He's a tier 1 Chuck in the resub since. How long did he just sit here? Oh. I see, so that was the play.
Whoa. Wake up! Put it in park!
Put the car
Put it in park! Put the car in park!
Put the car in park!
Put the
Damn.
car in park!
She's like a zombie.
Police department, put the car in park!
Holy shit.
Damn.
Put it in park! Wake up!
What is happening in there? This reminds me of the scene from the Resident Evil movie where there's that guy who says, "Don't open the door," right before he gets like his head blown off.
Come park over here. Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Bath salts? Nah, this is like lean or some shit probably.
Put your car in park.
She's a TikTok star, so
Put it
that's
in park.
gonna be some lean shit.
Just go park over here, Arpino. Yeah, no, you're good, you're good.
I'll get it locked here.
Miss,
Could be
please,
Zans.
put it in park.
Maybe Zans.
Put it in park. Put the car in park.
Car in park!
Thanks, resub.
Park!
Skywalker, Salty, and Juju.
We're gonna do a lockout. I got eyes on her if you want to help him with that.
Man, this is rough. Holy shit! How long do we stay in this standoff?
Would you mind opening the door for me?
Oh man! Oh, here we go.
Little more.
Can you put it in park?
Break the window. I'm surprised they haven't.
I'll
Hey,
lock
there we
it.
go.
Excellent. There we go.
Oh,
Nice. Police department.
Hey, what's going on?
Take your seatbelt off.
How fast was I going?
Step out.
Hammered. 4-5,
Huh?
What's it?
They're both.
Show where you're at?
They're both, yeah, checking out the seats. I think you guys are like shit, you know what I'm saying?
What?
Relax for a second.
What
Do
happened?
you know where you're at?
Yeah?
Where?
At the decision.
At the what?
I still live in.
At the what?
At the decision that.
Go step over here.
Hey, we're gonna go over here. Go over.
At the what? What did you? The Abin Simon? Holy shit! Damn, she is fucked up.
Did you not hear us?
I mean, there's like a bunch of cop cars. And
Nice, astute observation.
Alright, come over here. Hello.
Maybe she's sober.
What's your name?
Amanda.
Amanda, what's going on tonight?
He's talking to her like a dog.
Cop car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you.
Yeah.
Crashed
Oh,
into.
yeah.
Me?
Yes. How much have you had to drink tonight? How much have you had to drink tonight? Look at me. Hello. Hello.
Do you know where
good?
you're at?
Where are you?
What is she?
Yeah, I'm looking at the cop cars that are.
Yeah.
Check that the male has actually hit out the turn after the
Okay.
You know you were asleep at the light.
No. What?
Can you answer our questions?
Can you?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the cop cars that are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were asleep at the light.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right.
Because,
Can you look at me for a sec?
what's up?
Can you answer my questions? Where are you
I'm at. There's a male registered.
tonight?
What time is it? I don't even know.
Let's do a field sobriety test.
No, I don't know because I'm driving a car in the middle of the night.
Amanda, how much have you had to drink tonight?
Nothing.
Be honest.
What time is it?
3 o'clock.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, how much have you had to drink?
3 o'clock. I've had 3 o'clock to drink tonight.
Okay. All right. So my next question to you. All right, man.
Can't argue with that, to be fair. That was a pretty good checkmate.
Anything that's medically wrong with you? Are you diabetic?
No.
Okay, would you have any, do you have anything that inhibits your ability to walk? Anything like that?
Do you suffer from seizures?
You suffer from seizures? Okay. All right, would you mind doing some tests for me?
Oh my god, they're actually going to do some FSTs.
I want you to stand with your hands.
Well, I guess they have to be fair.
Okay, can you stand with your hands at your side
Even
like
though
I am?
it seems pretty cut and
Hands
dry
at your
here.
side. What I want you to do is
I want Mike, Mike.
Okay, you want to listen to my instructions to take some
Yeah,
tests?
I want Mike to take my instructions.
Who's Mike?
Can we get Mike Oxlong out here? Where's Mike Cock?
Yep. Okay. So stand
Where's
with
Mr.
your hands
Hawk
your
at?
side. Okay. I want you see my finger?
Yep.
See the tip of my finger. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still and track my finger with just your eyes, okay?
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
How am I supposed to track your finger with just my eyes when my kids' cars are moving over here?
Okay. Alright, so
Kids' cars?
Okay.
Do you want to face this way?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
okay.
she seeing? My kids' cars? Is it like in Looney Tunes where when someone gets hit with a mallet over their head, they're seeing like stars and little Tweety birds flying around in circles? This is... What the fuck? Yeah, this is like beyond faded.
Cars
Okay,
let's face
that are moving
flip
for
around.
no reason.
Flip around. There we
Okay.
go.
I mean, it's a road. That's why cars would be moving, I would think. It's like the whole point of a road. Aced it.
I want Michigan State Police, Mike Davis. I want him here.
Okay, well, I want you to take my test.
He's on his way.
Yeah, I'm looking at your finger.
Oh, you gotta keep your head
Just
still.
keep your head still.
Okay.
Alright? You wanna be cool? Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, I'm sorry for the mistake, ma'am. Please, continue on your way. Seems we were wrong.
That's who I want here.
Alright.
Thanks for some panic
Just
in
for a little bit,
Sierra.
and then maybe we'll see about
Okay,
that,
we'll see about a finger.
Yeah, I mean,
Michigan State Police.
Just stay still.
Just stay
Keep
still.
following the finger.
Just keep following the finger, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Yup.
Alright, miss. We're gonna have you turn around, put your hands behind your back for me. You're under arrest for WI right
I'm
now.
under arrest for having a Michigan State trooper coming here.
No.
Yes, that's exactly
You
why.
are under arrest for hitting my car and being extremely intoxicated while driving. You don't even know where you're at right now, and you're refusing to take my test.
I'm waiting. Yeah. Okay.
So, this is a TikTok star? Who is it?
Okay.
My God, she's tired? She's tired? Holy shit. No shit.
Oh boy.
No shit.
Now we've
No
reached that stage of being drunk where it's just loud and angry.
I can't handle this. You said I show up there.
Shit. That's what we are. COP? Yup, piece of shit. God damn.
Is there
What a
some
dope.
slug?
Here we are, hands tucked behind her back because she's fucking right here. This is
Ready.
Keep it
And
Okay, I don't need to see the rest. So who is that? A TikTok star named Amanda. This is that kind of shit that you that you never forget. It's Amanda Caravala. Let's see. I'm unfamiliar with her, but I'm also just not big on TikTok in general. Let's take a peek. Well, she either got banned or doesn't have an account on here anymore. Because that is not coming up. Oh, here she is. Or at least an old video of hers. Yeah, she must have deleted her account. Or got banned, I suppose. Which sounds about par for the course. That is rough. I will never have any respect for anyone that drunk drives. Yeah, she's just not on here anymore. Alright, well that was interesting. Have you heard of a Celeste Deathless run? No, I'm just not super familiar with Celeste in general. Is that supposed to be like really hard? There's a Paper Plane, Schlingus, and Dasho. Don't answer that yet. Hold on, I really want to go fill up my water. I'm super thirsty, so just give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Thanks to the resub, Rhinox. I'm back. Ooh. Thanks to Tier 1 Omega and the resub David. And the 2 Tier 3 gift subs Bubbling Lizard. Yeah, damn, thank you for that. And the resub Lost Souls. Yeah. High on Life doesn't come out on Steam till 3 a.m., but it's out on Xbox Game Pass right now. God damn it. So only Game Pass for tonight then? Alright, that download's a little slower for me, but I'll start it now. I was hoping it released at midnight, so I was... But, oh well. Thanks, resub Genosi. You'll earn gamer score. True. This is the resub Beatty in the Prime Big Red. Alright, where's this bad boy at? Wait, what? Do I not have Game Pass anymore? Or is that just their default every time? Is the Prime a Papal? Hold on. Still trying to get this download to start. What? Why is this not working? I have Game Pass though. There's the resub long rifle. What in the fuck? And there's the resub Conbaru and Tetramino. They give sub Ashton. It's called just Xbox now. Well, it's not letting me install it. Ah, there we go. And this needed to close and reopen it. Okay, we're good. It's installing now. Thanks, resub Nico. Okay. Thanks, resub Corny Ronin in the Prime Calypso. You talk about Sam Bankman-Fried getting arrested? Yeah. Already went through that whole thing. What games are on the roster tonight? Just High on Life once that's done installing. That gives sub bubbling. Dashcam Milwaukee police pursuit of carjacking suspects. This is an interesting high-speed pursuit.
Late, and if it's going to be a pursuit or not.
But this says that it's some... What is that? Oh, and it's incident response exclusive is what it says. I'll check that out on my own later. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Talon. And 2 gift subs fiddle. Ever watched Oompaville's videos with Nick Ocado? Yeah, I watched this first one. I haven't watched this most recent one. Took you 2 years, 5 hours, hitless, hard platforming on every screen. It's constant action. It was world first in 4 years since the game came out. That's pretty good. I'll check that out. What's your opinion on Dying Light? Dying Light's fine. Oh, you said resub Goldie. The new Gunner video. Oh yeah, he covered something I talked about, right? Yeah, I'm schmacked. This is what I was talking about. This I don't think I could even watch on stream, knowing how I'm schmacked used to be. Oh, thank you for the 11 gift subs, JJ. Good to see you again tonight. I hope you're doing well. Nothing TOS in it? Okay. I'll take your word for it. Well, that doesn't bode well immediately. It's age restricted. But yeah, I've talked about I'm Schmacked a decent bit, actually. I forgot Gunner posted a video about it. I definitely want to watch it. So it'll just be when I watch on my own. I have a personal... investment's the wrong word, because all I was a college student who was aware of I'm Schmacked and desperately wanted to go to it. But I have like a personal stake in the history of I'm Schmacked because it was such a big deal on my college campus when I was in college. Thanks, resub Xander, Nelly, Poopy, BME, and Repsian. And the resub Jimbolio. And the gift sub JJ. I remember I'm Schmacked so well. So do I. I wonder if the University of Tampa I'm Schmacked is still up there. I know I'm not in it because that predates me having friends, but I knew people in it because I watched the video quite a bit. Let's see. I know that they're like defunct now. This is I'm Schmacked the movie, University of Tampa. Let's see. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, wait, this is the OG. I don't think I can show this. I actually just know a lot of these people in this video. Because the university wasn't super big. And when this was originally posted, I wasn't friends with these people until much later. Oh my god, this is such a fucking throwback. And yeah, there's no shot I could watch this on stream. Man, this gets so rowdy. They tried to come back a second time to University of Tampa, but the dean caught wind of it, and he had the police department fucking intercept them before they got to the campus. It was so fucked up. I was extremely disappointed, because that time, like when they were coming back, it was like 2 years after my freshman year, so it would have been junior. I had friends, I went to parties, we were going to go to that, and then they got blasted by the counter-terrorist unit at University of Tampa. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm Schmacked was a traveling party production team, so they just go to college campuses to go to their biggest parties and they'd film it and then they'd post it. I think they had like an uncensored version with like tits and shit that they'd sell somewhere, like Patreon, I don't remember. But yeah, they used to just film parties. So when people heard that I'm Schmacked wanted to go to their university, they'd throw a huge banger. Like there's just this absolute kegger, like everything, the works, in order to have the best I'm Schmacked video. It was big. It was big back in the day. Thanks to the resub. Fat Zombie, ACT, Isaac, Maushi, and the Tier 1 Squilliam. Just scrolling through this video, I see so many, like, old friends. This is so wild. I haven't looked at this in years. Man, it would have been so cool if I got to go to the second one. That would have been such a nice piece of internet history. Me in an I'm Schmacked video back in fucking 2014. I can also tell you what house this is at. Here, let me choose a clip that doesn't have ass and tits shaking. This was a really popular party house. So we didn't really have a great frat culture. Man, I actually can't find a single frame without ass and tits. We didn't have like a frat culture at UT, so it was just people throwing it in their house. And there was one house in particular that always threw like the absolute best parties. It was a house, well, I don't know if I can say the street. I don't know, it might be a little far. It was a house that was pretty close. It was across a bridge, and they used to tell you that you can't walk to that house because that bridge was notorious for stabbings. So they wouldn't let you walk across that bridge because people had died doing it. So in order to go there, you'd have to take like a taxi. This was before the days of Uber. So they'd have taxis line up outside UT, and you just take a taxi to that house. And that is the house that's featured prominently in this I'm Schmacked video. What a fucking throwback. Thanks to 10 gift subs, Wubaka. Thank you for that. Didn't pay the troll toll. Yeah, I guess not. I suppose not. But yeah, I was infamous for stabbings. Was the stabbing real? Yeah, one of the students died. It wasn't just like an urban legend. No, like that was real. That was a really rough part of town. You went to UT Austin? No, University of Tampa. Man, what a fucking throwback. Holy shit. When was this filmed? Because this was not 6 years ago. This was when I was still in college. This had to be like 2013, 2014 maybe. I remember on the original upload, a lot of the people used to leave comments tagging themselves as the person shaking their ass and tits. Oh my god, this is so wild. Thank you, Gunner, for re-unlocking this old memory. Oh my god, even the top comment here from 3 years ago mentions an old college bar that was right outside of UT called Station. It was just this ratty-ass, dinky-ass place that didn't ID check you, so anyone would go from freshman to senior and just drink. What a throwback. My god, I'm going through, like, the olden days here. Jesus. Thanks to the resub machine. Have I seen the Happy Wheels world record? Yeah. I wonder if University of Tampa is still like that. I doubt it. No, I can't watch the video. Like, I'm not signing in for it. I'm just gonna watch it on my own. You remember much from your uni courses? Not a goddamn thing. Legitimately nothing from the courses. I couldn't tell you shit from what I studied. Why is there so many University of Tampa videos? All I did was look up I'm Schmacked University of Tampa, and there's like 6 videos about what nobody told you about University of Tampa and stuff. What did you study? Exercise physiology. It was a human sciences degree. But my first 2 years I studied animation, digital art. Thanks to Resub Midnight. Oh, there's a new Happy Wheels world record set yesterday. Oh. The Perfect Celeste Run. Okay, I can check that out. Did you suck ass at digital art? Oh, dreadfully. Yeah, no, it was terrible. I've shown some of my art in multiple videos. My art was some of the worst imaginable. I thought the major was going to teach you how to be a digital artist and teach you animation, but it assumed you were already good at both. It was a terrible fucking major. I was by far the least talented in the entire class. I wish I still had my 3D animations. Oh my god, that would be such amazing treasure. I made like a manatee. I made a talking head once. For 2 years? For 2 years, they didn't teach me how to do any of it. They just assumed I knew, and they tried to build upon it. So while everyone else was pretty good, but I was like the only one who was under this idea that they were going to teach me it. So I just had no talent for it, clearly. Because I'd never learned. I thought that was the whole fucking point of the major. But I'm guessing all of the other students went to like trade schools where they learned it throughout high school or something. I didn't. And what's the point? I don't know. I think it was like to hone their abilities to like make them better. But they all, like, everyone had already been good at it because they went into the major already being experienced. It was fucked up, man. It was so fucked up. So yeah, I had to drop that and then do exercise physiology. He's a tier 1 Rick in the resub. Bruh and Willow. You might be too hard on yourself. I'm absolutely not. You know what? Actually, I have a really good example of what my prowess looked like back then. We used Maya. I think I pulled this up on stream before. We used a program called Maya.
What's it?
And this was me putting my talent into action here. So this was me trying to show what shit coming out of ass cheeks would look like for this video. And this is legitimately like what my art projects looked like too. Again, I thought going to the digital arts major would teach me how to make good animation and good art, but it didn't. It assumed I was already good at both, and it assumed I already knew how to use Maya, which I didn't. So this is me reversing the shit up into the butt. But, so I went in there, and this was like the level of work I was submitting for the courses. Meanwhile, my peers, whom were already experienced in the field, were submitting like little Pixar shorts. It was so embarrassing. Like, they should have had some kind of disclaimer saying, like, hey, if you're going to choose this major, please make sure you already have the basics down. Did you pass? Well, yeah, they weren't going to fail me out of art courses. They give you, like, good marks just for submitting the work, and I always submitted the work, but there was a clear discrepancy between my level of quality and everyone else's. Did you help with Berserk 2016? Yeah. Well, you wouldn't find this quality in Berserk. This is way too big for their budget. That 2016 series was fucking trash. You're so bad, it's good. I like poop in reverse. Amen, brother. Amen. Thanks for resub, soy sauce. Thanks for the resub, sorry. Were you self-aware? Did you think it was actually good? Bro, no, of course I didn't think it was actually good. What the fuck, man? Like I said, I assumed they would teach me how to do it. So I came in there as a blank, empty canvas. Of course I knew it wasn't good. Bro, they tried to teach you how to do HTML5 animation or something for like web coding animation. And the best I could do is I made a small version of Link that looked indistinguishable from like a piece of grass with a blade. It was embarrassing. I couldn't do any of it. They didn't teach me how. And the only reason I even got somewhere close to submitting real work is because I used to go back into the dorm and just watch tutorials on YouTube, like the basics, teaching me art. Otherwise, I would have had nothing. Thanks, the resub creeps. Nah, I definitely wouldn't do that, Tori. You should sell it as modern art. I really, really wish I still had all of my old digital artwork. Luckily, I still had all the physical ones. I showed those in a video, like my actual, like, charcoal drawings and shit. The portrait of my dad. Luckily, I still had all that, but all the digital art is gone, which is such a shame. Oh, it's such a shame. Though there were some masterpieces in there. I made King Ramses once from Courage the Cowardly Dog. I made him once. I don't remember if I made him in Maya or Blender or what. I don't remember now, but the task was to make like a cartoon character using the techniques they taught us. So I chose King Ramses. Holy fuck, it came out looking like an absolute burnt spaghetti noodle. There's the resub Leos in Chicago. How'd the other major go? What, exercise physiology? Oh, that shit was so easy. That was extremely simple. That was not bad at all. It was just really boring, and it made me hate the field because it was so fucking boring. Thanks to the gift subprime. What'd you plan on doing after? With what? Which major? With digital art, I wanted to do like cartoon animation and shit. With exercise physiology, I thought, okay, cartoon animation clearly didn't work out, so I thought I'd do something I knew, which was like nutrition or training. But man, I ended up fucking hating that major. It was just so boring. Thanks to the 5 gift subs. Tweegy, thank you for that. And I don't remember shit from it. No one sang back DJ Khaled's song. Oh, I saw that on Twitter. Yeah. Didn't even know exercise physiology was a major. Well, exercise physiology itself isn't the major. The major is human science. The concentration was exercise physiology. Thanks to the resub Grundle. So is college worth it then? I mean, it depends on what you want to do, man. For academia, probably. Like, for certain fields, but I don't think it's required for everything. I think the main thing college was useful for is socialization. It's the first time you'll ever be on your own. And it teaches you how to be on your own. Budgeting, planning your meals, making connections with human beings, all in a social aspect. I think that is invaluable education. So, for academics, really depends on your field, like STEM probably. But for being like an actual functioning adult, I definitely think so. I think it was definitely worth it. So many people just assume Twitter interactions are actual real life social interactions, and they're not. There's just so many people that aren't actually ready to be in the real world effectively. And I think college teaches you that. I was one of those people. My freshman year, I was the creepiest guy on campus. I was the biggest fucking weirdo. I've told so many stories from those days because I was literally raised by like Reddit advice. And man, was I miserable. But then I lived on campus in my sophomore year and all of that changed. I learned a lot. Thanks to the resub Matt and the 10 gift subs Frederick. Hey man, hope you're having a good day. Thank you for that. And the Prime Dino Nuggets. You saying you had bad parents? What? My parents are the best in the world. Your parents can't teach you how to socialize properly, man. If you're getting all your social advice for your parents, you have no chance. Like, it doesn't matter how amazing your parents are, they cannot teach you to be good in a social situation. They just can't. They don't have the tools. That is something you need to learn as an individual. There's no, like, just set playbook. Lol, yes they can. Yeah, I'm sure your mom's sitting you down saying, alright, when you're in a big group of people, you need to make sure that you don't freeze up and you need to say these words. Like, what do you mean, man? They can give you the basics. Anyone can give you the basics. Yeah, I'm sure that's helpful, but you will not actually be well adapted to real social situations until you are actually in them. You can't come in there with like this checklist in your head and expect you to not be a weirdo. Parents can push you into social events, example, sports. Well, it's just going to make you hate the sport. I mean, I guess they could, like, hey, you're going to tennis practice. No matter what you say, I guess they could. I don't think that's necessarily healthy, but yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to go that angle, sure. Thanks, resub Dill and Nero. And the bits Tori and Studios. True Tori. High on light percentage. I can still see it downloading down here. It's not done yet. Hopefully soon. It wasn't that big, I don't think. But it's still not done. Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Miram. Thank you for that, Miram. Goddamn. Have you ever seen the video of the gods after fighting Kratos? What? What are you talking about? Really short game, like 5 hours. Talking about High on Life. Yeah, I heard it's pretty short. That's what chat was saying. Thanks to the resub fault. In dev. There's a major announcement being made soon by the Department of Energy on the biggest breakthrough in nuclear fusion technology in 30 years. What? Oh wow, wait, this guy's actually not lying. U.S. scientists reach long-awaited nuclear fusion breakthrough, sources say. Well, that's interesting. U.S. Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm will make an announcement Tuesday on a major scientific breakthrough. Imagine it's like really underwhelming. The breakthrough is we finally determined it's just not feasible. We'll never master this, so we've given up. That'd be really sad. I hope this is hype. This sounds hype. University of Tampa needs a football team. They used to have one. My dad used to go to their games, but they disbanded it when the Buccaneers came. Perhaps, Tori. I'm excited to see that nuclear fusion announcement now. That's very interesting. I wish that kind of shit was bigger news. That's cool. That's some cool shit. They say allegedly it's going to erase fossil fuels forever. I mean, if they actually have a huge breakthrough, that's not far-fetched. Thanks to Prime Gaki. Playing any games tonight? As soon as High on Life is done downloading, yeah. Thanks to resub lasagna and the bits plort. And Tori. No, not tonight, plort. I mean, yeah, I guess the fossil fuel industry could shut that shit down. I don't know, man. You're talking to the wrong guy. The Prime Revolt. Maybe. I'm sure they wouldn't be too happy about it if it actually could. But at a certain point, you can't stop scientific progress. Thanks to the resub, Trez. They realized prayer is the ultimate energy source. What an announcement that would be. Thanks to the resub, Hidden. Or Holden. The most elusive skip in Scooby-Doo speedrunning history. What? The most elusive skip in Scooby-Doo speedrunning history. And this is for Night of 100 Frights. Holy shit, this is a 30-minute essay on it. Wait, how big is the Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights speedrunning community? There's 2 different 30-minute videos on skips. The theoretical skips and tricks of Scooby-Doo. Holy shit. Wait, what's the speedrun record for this? It's an 18-minute speedrun? Wait, this is fast as fuck. Have we looked at this one before? And this is Mortal. He's the guy who just made that video. Does this have cool cool glitches and tricks? No, it doesn't. Yeah, this looks like it's just kind of collecting the Scooby snacks and nothing else. Damn, alright, that's got me really interested in what this skip could be. Huh. Alright, I just heard Tiana go to bed, so I'm gonna say goodnight real quick. And, hold on, let me check on the progress of High on Life. Oh, it's almost done. Okay. By the time I say goodnight to Tiana, it should be ready. So we'll do that when I get back. Give me 2 seconds.